Okay, I guess I'm live. And this is so... Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is our first Facebook Live today for NWA Gives. And I'm a little late getting out here to take care of all the critters, but they're pretty, they don't mind. They're just kind of sleepy, lazy, yawning and stuff. So usually the first thing I do is I let the sheepies out. So here goes that. So hang on. Sheepies. And then I have my audience. Yeah. So I have to make sure they don't get out. So come on, sheepies. Come on, sheepies. Come on, guys. There they go. There they go. And the sheepies just, while we live in the old place here, sheepies just run around loose. They stay in the back. They usually go to the pasture with the horses. And trying to lock gates. And they just stay put. Lots of times I'll come out here with my huge container of animal crackers. And we'll sit and we'll just have a little bonding time. But here they all are. So this little brown one is Shadrach. This kind of chunky one is Mark. The one with the black face and the long tail is a Bendigo. This little chunky guy is Mark. Hi, Marky. Hi, Marky. The little white one is Meshach. And then the ones with the horns, the most skittish, are John is the dark one and Luke is the brown one. So they're just going to run amok. That's what they do. Hi, Mark. Mark is like a puppy. He's just a good boy. Yeah. Yep. Sweet boy. And then Daisy May is like, can you hurry and get our hay? And there's Timothy. He's a sweet boy. Aren't ya? And then Maystar is the white one back there, and her friends are Little Dude and Moses. And there's Sage and Eddie, and Gideon is way over there. And then Ladybug. Joanne, hey. Crystal, hey. No, this is the old place. And we haven't moved the big guys yet. They're still out here too. Let me flip this. There's Rev. And then all the big guys are out here. But we did take down that far east fence over there. We also sold all our buildings. So that one, the one over there, and this one too probably. That was not on our, infiltrator. It's the Steve guy. Look at that grumpy face. Smile, honey. That's better. And of course I say the sheep never go in the front. He's scared them. Anyway, getting back to all of this. Hey, Len, how are ya? You are the sweetest card giver ever. Thank you so much. We're going to be taking a trip out to the new place today because we have to clean out the tack barn because they're going to come pick it up the 18th and they can't pick it up with all my saddles. So Audra just got here. She's helping me today. She's dressed like winter. She doesn't like the cold. I do. So anyway, she's going to have her help me feed. I got some guys to grain and I get some hay to throw out. Here's Duster. He's cranky. There's Miss Misfit in the back. And there's my one-legged chicken, Miss Peggy. I know, it's an original name. But as you can tell, I'm concerned about something always getting them, and there's nothing that can get in there. Oh, good morning, Audra. This is our first Facebook Live. Her's gonna hit me. So, no, sheepies are good, Sharon. They came back. They're back over here. They don't go in the front much anymore, so they're good. They're just gonna hang there, and they go from there all the way down there, and that's as far as they go. So, all right, we're gonna get started with the feeding, and we'll hop back on here in a little bit. So keep the comments coming and keep watching, and remember, today is a big fundraiser day for us. It's NWA, Northwest Arkansas Gives, so if you can, $5 goes a long way with us. So thanks. See you later. Bye. Okay, live again here at the ranch. We got most of the hay put out, the grain put out. Audra and I moved the goose pen and the little play pen for the goose and the duck and the chicken. So we're going to highlight our first animal of the day, and it's going to be the goose. Now, his name is Duster. He's a Danubian goose. He came here from Russellville, and the reason we have him is because he was injured as a little gosling. He was swimming in his pond, and he got his foot bit by a snapping turtle. Well, it wouldn't heal, and so the owners took him to the vet, and they had his little flipper amputated. Now, this hasn't bothered him in the least, but he couldn't be out with the rest of them. So a friend of mine contacted me and said, at first she said, and I love her, he'll have to be an inside goose. Yeah, that's not happening at my house. I'll do a lot of things, but I won't let a goose live in my house indefinitely. So I said, I'll take the goose. He will not live in my house. But I do have a safe place. So here's the safe place at night for Duster. And so Audra's going to take over the filming now. And she's going to, and this is what we do every morning. And then in the evening we put him back. So here's that. Okay. And we'll do all of the birds while we're at it, but so there's 3 birds that I keep in here at night in bad weather and whatnot, and it's the goose, and we're gonna clean their cage today too, just to be clear about that. It's a goose, it's a duck who we got this winter. Her little family were all chased off by some sort of varmint. And so her owner says, you know, would you please take her and give her a safe place? Well, sure. Sure. And then also is my one-legged chicken, Miss Peggy. Miss Peggy has survived, I don't know how many things around here. And so I decided she deserved to be in with these guys. So the big thing is to try and not be beat to death by the wings of this goose and the duck. You would not believe how strong they are. So come here, guys. Come here, Duster. Come here, Duster. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. So there's all this. Oh, he's being really good. Of course, for the camera, he's being really good.
You need to go live more often.
Oh. Okay, so his wings got out. This is what happened. Okay. So it's never very glamorous. It's never very gentle looking, but I always try to make sure when he's going to leap out of my arms, it's close to the ground. So he's a happy boy. Ready to hiss and squawk at anyone that goes by. How are you doing, buddy? I think that's a stink eye. All right, let's go get the others. Oh, the other hazard with the goose is sometimes you get pooped on. wait and let them come to me without grabbing them. Because they're birds, these birds are, you know, half wild and kind of skittish. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Every day it's the same routine. Somehow it's a new day every day. Come here, precious. Yes. Okay, so that was try number 1. Come here. Okay. See if I can keep these wings tucked, because they hurt just as bad as the goose. Isn't she pretty, though?
She is pretty.
Hi. She has pretty blue eyes. Yeah, I know. You know, her little quacks are so cute. Okay. Now at the new place we have a pond, but I don't know that they're going to go in it because I have to be able to catch them at night so I can put them back. So I'm going to have to try and find a pool that's a little bit bigger than these saucers and cans. But since we were moving, I thought, well, I'll just wait because no sense in getting it now when this is working. Last year, I was out here with my grandkids and I had Duster in a big tub, and he swims kind of in circles. So if anyone's asking, does he swim in circles? Yeah, he kind of does. Are there any questions?
Not that I'm seeing so far.
No comments?
Nope, not yet.
That's okay. It's alright because you can all see this later. Hey, now the chicken's funny. Oh. Come here, Peggy. So, this is Peggy. Oh, she laid her egg in here today. That doesn't happen. Okay, just wait. So usually Peggy comes out. That's really funny that she laid an egg in there with those geese. She normally gets out. I put her in the playpen. She flies out. She gimpies around over here, and she lays her egg in this bucket underneath the cage. And I leave it there because we have a possum, and the possum's kind of ugly cute, so I just let the possum eat the egg. As long as the possum isn't hurting any of my little birds, I don't care. So I just leave the egg there, and that's where the possum gets dinner. Come here, Peggy. Peggy. So this is Peggy, and you can see she has 1 foot hiding in there. Now, I would really like to be able to tell you that I know what happened to her foot, but I kind of don't. I came out one day in the wintertime a couple years ago, and her foot was just gone. So I'm assuming it was frostbite. I don't know. But this little chicken is the toughest little chicken you're ever going to meet. Because she gets around everywhere on that nub and her foot. So we're going to put her in the little playpen with her friends that she's really not super fond of. But they do okay.
Does the possum have a name?
There's a cute little guy that's kind of ugly. I don't really have a name. There you go. Oh. No, I guess so you can name the possum if you want. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. We accidentally live trapped it a couple weeks ago and let it out. And no, I didn't pick it up, but I could have. Because they really, you know, they mostly just give off a horrible stench and roll over and... Although they do hiss. There was some hissing and some big teeth looking at me. But they live under these buildings. So when the buildings go, because we've sold them, So yeah, so Duster is our first friend of the day, and he's enjoying his bath.
Tracy says, how's Misfit?
Misfit is good. Look at her. She is just quacking and happy and just as cute as can be. She fits her in real good. She and Duster kind of decide and kind of argue over who's going to get what tub of water. As you can see, Duster should have them all in his mind. But she likes her little round thing. She gets along with the chicken a lot better than Duster does. Duster thinks he should just own everything is the problem. See? Because he has to have two places. The poor guy, honestly, in his defense, that little, snow saucer isn't quite big enough for a goose. You're a handsome man. Look at you. Showing off and everything. See, and then she goes, oh, my turn. So there we go. And that's it for that spotlight. So if you guys have a specific animal that you'd like to see, let me know in the comments, and the next Facebook Live we will highlight that animal. Okay? Alright, we'll see you later. Okay, so, alright, hello, and we're back. We're back with you again. Couple of business things. So far we've raised $130, and what I failed to mention is we have someone who is going to match all donations up to $1,000 today. So get your donations in. Now, our spotlight animal right now is going to be Ladybug because, well, she seems to want to be here. So we're also today, in between the Facebook Lives and everything, cleaning out the tack barn because I think I mentioned it probably 50 times. We sold it. And so I need to get everything out of here and taken to the new place. So we will do a Facebook Live at the new place. But I found this mini blanket and I'm going to put it on our little friend here just to see if it fits. Whoops, that wasn't handy. Now, Ladybug is a miniature horse, and she is one of our elderly ones. She also probably has Cushing's disease, and if you note, she has a really bad haircut. I will own that. She does not shed, and this will all grow back before it's even time to grow hair. And her hair in the winter is like 5 inches long. So she was getting really hot. She's much happier, even though it's the worst haircut you'll ever see. But let me just proceed and see if she'll even tolerate and not run from me. Hi. Margaret. The cutest thing about Ladybug, besides the fact that her lip is always going like that, is that she has these teddy bear ears. They are so fuzzy, if you look. They're always like that. So I'm going to see just how successful this is going to be. You know, she's a pretty patient little girl. Oops, sorry. Oh look, that was, I'm sorry. Oh my God. It's a good thing they're patient with me. So, look at that. What do you think, buggers? Isn't that cute? Isn't she cute in her little denim outfit? She seems totally unfazed.
Karen requests that you repeat the lip action.
Karen Sherman?
Yeah.
Karen Sherman. Of course it was Karen Sherman. For all who don't know, Karen Sherman is my vet. And her goal in life is to give me a hard time every chance she gets. She is so successful at this.
Oh, lots of laughing emojis.
Oh, look at how cute this little ladybug is. Well, look at her lip. It's going all by itself. Oh, and now she stopped. So anyway, so little Ladybug doesn't seem to care about this blanket at all. if anyone who's on our Facebook page that follows us and is local, I do have some stuff we're not going to take with us. Some extra horse tack that I can't use that I would love to donate to somebody who could use it or could even find someone else that would want to use it. I'm a firm believer in passing on stuff if I can't use it. So I've got a tote full of stuff. So Ladybug had a little friend named Dominic that used to come out and ride him all the time. She's had a lot of little friends. But we kind of retired her because she kind of stopped talking when we would have a little person on her. That usually tells me that they don't want to play anymore. And she is old. But, and she's kind of a hard keeper. We have to feed her mini feed twice a day, a lot of it. That was a wasp.
I know.
And so, we just kind of try and keep her in super good health and keep her feet trimmed and keep her happy. Her happiest is being loose when she's not supposed to be. I just want to put that in there. So, there's Ladybug. She doesn't look really happy about the blanket thing, though. I kind of feel...
Look at this filth.
No.
She's not happy. Okay, Bud, should we take this off? Should we take off the blanket? Here you go. You know, she's the easiest going little thing. She doesn't really care about much. This is her personality right here. So that's all I got. That's all I got for this Facebook Live. So shoot questions, your requests of what animal you'd like to see, and we're gonna sign off. Steve's backing up the horse trailer so we can load up saddles in it. So thanks for hanging with us, and we'll see you in a little while.
Go.
Okay, so we're taking a break from packing up the tech barn. Ladybug's taking a break from staring at us, getting a little drinky. So the next little animals that I think we'll highlight are going to be Luca and Paul, if I can find him. Oh, he's scratching. Now, I'm going to do something that when everybody sees me doing it, they're going to go, Rebecca, that's against the rules. And you're right, it is. I'm feeding treats. But here's the deal. We have this huge move coming up. They're all going to be separated somehow for the ride. They're not all going to go in one big group. So I got treats that are specific, since we can't give, paste to all these animals for their tummies. I got treats that I can feed that's a prebiotic, and it's going to help them keep their stomachs in good condition. And my fear is colic. You might say, well, not every horse colics and people trailer their horses all the time. And you're right, they do. But this population of horses tends to do things that I don't appreciate, like colic, hurt themselves on each other, and just stuff like that. So, because some of them are rescues, some of them are already compromised. Some of them are elderly, that compromises them. And, we're only going 20 miles, and to you and I, 20 miles is no big deal. But by the time we get them loaded and trailered over there, I'm going to be unloading a bunch of sweaty animals. So the little treat thing is just to try and help their tummies stay healthy until we go. So, Luca! Luca, Popo. Oh, Polly Paul! Would you like a treat? Here's a treat. So this is Luca. She's the only horse that's ever been born here at the ranch. And we picked up her mama Delilah and had suspicions that she was a little on the pregnant side. Well, sure enough, that following May I come out and she was on the ground. So this little gal is also the big brother to our mini horse Moses. Now when Moses was born, my friend called me and said, she's not nursing and I don't know what to do. Carla, do you remember that? And I said, I'll be right over. So I carried little Moses all the way across her pasture and put them in a very small, she had Delilah, we put them in a very small area and just kind of, not, I don't want to say we forced them, but we helped Delilah be okay with her baby. She was a maiden mare, and Moses was her first baby. So, oh, Paul, look at Paul. 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 You want a treat, Paul? He's smiling. What?
Too busy ishing.
Yeah, he's, fine. You don't get anything. Oinker, on the other hand. See, this is why I don't give treats typically, is because then they become a pain and then they start biting. So if you look real close at Lucas, she has really pretty blue eyes. She's still real fuzzy from the winter. My baby, do you want another one? She says, quit teasing me. Oh, I'm going to give it to Paul. Hi. Come on, Polly Paul. Come on, little guy. You can do it. For those of you that don't know Paul, we've had Paul for, I think, 8 years. 8 or 9 years. Come here, Paul. And we got Paul, when we got Paul, my friend Robin, we put him in the back of her daughter's, I think it was her daughter's van. And Robin rode in the back with Paul as we brought him home. And at the time, at the time, we had another little dwarf named Pumpkin, if you guys remember her. And so she was lonely and we needed a little friend. And so that's how we ended up getting Paul. But if you look at Paul, Paul walks on his ankles. He does very well walking on his ankles. He's been like that forever. He runs, he bucks, he comes up behind you, bites you in the calf and runs off. Kind of going, na 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 na. Here, Paul. Oh yes, that's good, yummy treats. So little guys like Paul are the ones that I worry about. He's a dwarf miniature horse. And so you got to know that his systems are not quite what they're supposed to be. Not like big chunky monkey there, who will eat everything. But so we just want to be careful and think ahead, because as much as I love my vet, I don't always want to take somebody up there. I'd like to just visit and have coffee. Wow, this is what happened. So we've almost got the feed barn done, or the tack barn, and so as soon as that's done being packed up, we're gonna head over to the new place and we'll do some live over there. But remember that today is the only day they're doing this NWA Gives, and that we have a matching donor that up to $1,000. So for every dollar you donate, he will match your dollars and double the donation up to $1,000. And that is going to come in real handy, because at the new place you're going to see we have a lot of fence to build, and we have a lot of pens to build and stuff like that. So every bit of this is going into getting the horses safe and fenced and getting them over there and, hey, don't bite me, and stuff like that. So anyway, it got hot.
It did.
I don't know if I have anything else to say.
You should show off your shirt.
Oh, my shirt. Okay, so today, Audra and I have these shirts just for today. There's a little trouble here. And it has to do with shenanigans. It has to do with shenanigans. So can you read it?
Yep.
Read it to him.
Shenanigans, because life is more fun when you're up to something.
And I'm always up to something.
Always.
And it's fun when I have lots of people who are up to something with me. So yeah. So those are our NWA Gives shirts for today. We are shenaniganing all over. Don't know. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, or anything, just pop them on here and I'll try to get to them. And don't push me. God. Oh, again, for anyone who's local, I have a lot of stuff that I'm donating. I've got some hay bags and some horse blankets and saddle pads that I just don't need. So I'm going to be putting them out in our parking area, and first come, first serve. Not going to save it. If it's not picked up today, then if you bite my ear, so help me. If it's not picked up today, I'm going to take it to Goodwill or something like that. So it's that time of year of shedding. So, okay.
You're done. Okay.
Whoops, okay. All right, we're live again. Oh, I got wispies. Okay, so I just want to update you. Again, here we are at the ranch. There is Ladybug. Really wondering what the heck is happening. Nothing for her just yet. But I'm going to take you to the tack barn. And I will show you all the things. There are no things. Just to be clear, empty, 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 empty. Really, really empty. Now, let's just walk over to the horse trailer. So, I just want you to know that I don't hire out to help move people. And everything that was in that tack barn is now in the back of this horse trailer. So we're fixing to head over to the new place. I'm going to sit down for a minute and think about it. But Angela sent me a little text, and it says we're up to $230, and that's there's a match for that, and so we're super stoked. I just want to let y'all know that every little bit is going to help with getting the horses fencing and hay for the winter and just stuff. You know, this is our big fundraiser for the spring because of the COVID and all that, and we just weren't able to organize anything. And we were limited. They didn't have the, you know, mandates changed or any of that stuff. So we were still pretty limited as to what we could do. And so this is our big one. So if you want to have a chance to donate, now is your time. And you, Angela's been posting the link in the comment section. And you guys can go to that and donate. You can send a check. You can donate through PayPal. However you choose to donate is great. We appreciate everything, and I do mean everything. So we're gonna head over to the new place and show you what all that looks like, and we'll live you from there. So yeah, can you tell I'm just not really great at this? But you know what, it's still fun. This has been a learning experience. And Audra's laughing at me, and rightly so. So, okay, we will see you when we get there, okay? Does anybody have any questions? Somebody just jumped on.
I did.
Oh, that was Audra. She just jumped on, which was good. That makes me feel good that somebody's watching. So, we'll see you when we get there. Bye.